Good morning. This is Dr. again. I just want to give you a quick update on what you need to do in week 6. So here we are. We are in week six of the class. In this week, we will have two class sessions. The first one is related to Internet and World Wide Web, and the second one is related to web search engine. In the first session, I gotta cover the basics of what Internet is, the history of the Internet. Especially, I will focus on the details of each individual important protocols used on Internet, which is not covered in the chapter 8 of your book, but I think it's important for you to understand the basics of the Internet, how data transmit from point A to point B. And I probably will not cover everything from the book because many of the discussion on the book is very factual and they relate to your daily life, so you will have a good understanding of them once you read it. Okay. um, on Thursday, the second session of this week is related to web search engine. Part of that content you can read from the book. I will also post a chapter called from the book Google Hack, and which introduce a lot of features of Google's. And the Thursday class will be more hands-on, and I will compile scripts for you to play with the Google search engine at home, but we will do a little bit Google hands-on to use some of the features provided by Google to enhance your search capability. So instead of just typing the words into Google, you can sort of tweak your search and get more specific and more accurate information you want to get. Okay, so that's the two class session. In this week, we're gonna have two discussion board activities. One is the usual information technology journal. Again, you need to write about something you read during the week. The second discussion board forum I want you to participate in is about a feature Google provides called Google Trends, which you type words into the Google Trend interface. It will return the frequency of the search during the last 2 years or 3 years, so you can see the peaks and the drops, especially for some hot topics such as Super Bowl. You can see the peak around February when the Super Bowl is playing, and you can see the drop down during the year every time the peak is around February. So I want you to check some of the terms you might be interested in to see any patterns, to see which city or which continent the most query terms come from. So that's a fun experiment. I want you to play with it and tell me what you think, and probably give me some explanation why it's popular in a certain area of the world. Okay. Assignment 2 will be due on Monday, which is yesterday. I believe most of you have already done that. It's not a hard assignment. And once we finish the web search engine class, I gotta give assignment 3, which is related to web search. I want you to do is to search information about a famous person in information technology. So each one of you will be given a different person, so you can search information related to that person and write probably a one-page HTML page and post on your personal website with that person's background, education, major events, some establishments, achievements, and probably with some picture. Well, it will be better off you can embed videos about that person as well. So stay tuned on Thursday about coming assignment. Well, that's pretty much all the materials I want to cover for this week, and don't forget to take the 2 practice quizzes. As I said in the classroom, I may recycle some of the questions, and another point is those questions in the practice quiz will help you to go over what we cover in a class, and you will have a sense what kind of question I may ask you during the exam. Okay, so that will be all for this week. I hope you all have a good week, and I'll see you next time.